Contentment is the key to peace of mind. In a bustling town by the sea, there lived a cheerful fisherman named Elias. Elias was known for his big heart and constant smile, even though his life was simple. He worked hard, casting his nets each day to bring home fish, which he traded for the essentials. The townspeople admired his positive outlook, and many would visit him just to share stories or enjoy his wisdom. One sunny morning, while Elias was walking along the shore, he noticed something unusual washed up on the sand, a basket woven with golden threads, glimmering in the sunlight. Curious, he picked it up and peered inside. To his surprise, the basket was filled with sparkling gemstones, each one more brilliant than the last. Elias' imagination began to soar. He thought of how his life could change, buying a sturdy boat, a beautiful house overlooking the ocean, and never having to struggle for his meals. His heart raced with excitement, but he knew he had to carry the basket home carefully. However, as he started walking, something strange happened. The gemstones in the basket began to lose their shine. When he stopped to rest under a palm tree and checked inside, the glittering gems had turned into smooth, polished seashells. Elias felt a twinge of disappointment, but reminded himself that seashells were still beautiful and could be sold to tourists. Determined, he continued his journey home, holding the basket tightly. But before long, he noticed another transformation. The seashells had now become ordinary pebbles, the kind he often found scattered along the shore. A pang of sadness washed over him as he realized that his dreams of riches were fading. Elias sat down on a rock, gazing at the basket filled with dull stones. For a moment, he felt defeated, but then he began to think. He reflected on his life in the town, the laughter of children playing by the docks, the kindness of his neighbors who often shared their catch when his nets came up empty, and the satisfaction of a warm meal after a long day at sea. Elias smiled. He realized that none of the treasures in the basket could ever replace the joy and love he already had in his life. Picking up the basket, he decided to scatter the pebbles back onto the beach, letting the waves take them away. He walked home with empty hands, but a full heart. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elias sat outside his small cottage, watching the golden light reflect on the water. He felt a deep sense of peace and gratitude. His life might not be rich in gold or gems, but it was rich in memories, friendships, and contentment. From then on, Elias continued to fish and live simply, his heart light and his spirit free. Whenever he told his story about the enchanted basket, he reminded people that the greatest treasures in life aren't the ones you hold in your hands, they're the ones you hold in your heart. Moral lessons from this story are: 1. Happiness is found in simplicity. True joy comes from appreciating the simple things in life, such as love, friendship, and a sense of community, rather than material wealth. 2. Gratitude transforms perspective. Being thankful for what you already have can help you realize that the greatest treasures are often intangible. 3. Dreams don't always depend on riches. While it's natural to dream of a better life, true fulfillment comes from how you live, not what you own. 4. Contentment is the key to peace. Finding contentment in your current circumstances allows you to live with a light heart and a clear mind. 5. Material things are temporary. Wealth and possessions can come and go, but the relationships and moments that bring joy are enduring. 6. Value what you have. Recognizing the blessings you already possess can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. 7. Hard work brings dignity. Elias found pride and joy in his work as a fisherman, proving that dignity lies in honest efforts rather than shortcuts to riches. Words to learn. Glimmering, shining faintly or sparkling. Example, the basket's golden threads were glimmering in the sunlight. Excitement, a feeling of happiness and eagerness. Example, his heart filled with excitement at the sight of the gems. Twinge, a sudden sharp feeling, especially of emotion. Example, he felt a twinge of disappointment when the gems turned to shells. Reflection, careful thought or consideration. Example, after reflection, he realized he already had what he needed. Contentment, a feeling of happiness and satisfaction. Example, sitting by his cottage, he felt contentment like never before. The end. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment and share for others to enjoy too. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that you will be the first to be notified when we upload a new story. Thank you for watching and see you in our next story.